All right, well, as you mentioned there, markets weighing President Biden's announcement there on banning Russian oil and energy imports while also digesting potential recession fears. All three major indices in the green right now, and we're seeing that the NASDAQ, the tech-heavy NASDAQ, up the most there by 0.87%. Let's bring you more context on this by heading over to our own Jared Blikre at the Wi-Fi Interactive.
Let's take a look at the Wi-Fi Interactive, shall we? And plot today's price action. Nice to see some green on the screen, especially after yesterday's carnage. Now, are we in the clear? Kind of a consolidation range that I'm seeing here. This is today's price action. You can see we've been in the red and the green, but over the last 2 days, you can still see we're in about the bottom third of woods just yet. Now, I want to take a longer term view of the market. Here's the year to date. I've been showing this chart a lot, and you can see and of the lows from a couple weeks ago, but just kind of centering around yesterday's low end of the range. We'll have to see what happens into the close here, but I want to get to volatility. The VIX here elevated. We can see it's right around 34. It's definitely been trending up here, but the real movement has been in the bond market, and we can see that in the MOVE index. And let me put a max chart on here so I can just demonstrate something real quickly. This is the current spike. We're seeing a level of 140. Now, this is lower than the pandemic spike, but if you look to the left, I haven't seen anything like this since 2007, 8, and 9. This was a global financial crisis, and bonds have been on the move. Today's move in the 5-year T-note yield is 11 basis points. Now, let me put a year-to-date chart on. 11 basis points under any circumstance other than this would probably be a really big move, but par for the course for what we've seen recently. And you take a look at what some of the other markets have doing. Gold has been breaking to the upside. Even copper is moving right now. And just kind of looking at our commodities heat map, really interesting. Well, this is our sector heat map. I'm going to put our commodities heat map. Really interesting to see the price movements. Heating oil up 14%. You take a look at what it's done year to date, it is up 90%. Palladium up 9%. Nickel, we've been charting that price action today. Pretty incredible to see that it was up about 80%. And now is up only 7%. By the way, the London Metal Exchange has closed down nickel trading until at least March 11th. So that's a few days away. Before we go, I want to chart the price action in semiconductors. Those are finally bouncing back today. And also the travel sector. Seeing some nice movement there with the airlines leading. We have United up nearly 6% and Delta up 5.5%, guys.